Well, as you guys already know, the tensions between North Korea and South Korea continue to escalate, but at this point, the South Korean government are taking things very seriously. They no longer think that Fat Kim or the Rocket Man is simply bluffing. They are thinking that 2024 could be the year for the main clash, and this is quite concerning, obviously. So first things first, let's talk about the reaction. South Korea is currently on high alert for any military provocation. So some would say, well, haven't they always been on high alert? Not really like this, not to this level. They're always on alert, but not in the same way that they have been talking about recently. The next thing to also mention is actually from the president himself. President Yeol said, do not wait for orders to respond to North Korean provocations. Do what is necessary immediately. So essentially, they are getting ready for any sort of preemptive response before the nutters lose control in the north. But of course, we have to also talk about Fat Kim, because he wants to be as famous as Kim Kardashian, and he's directed his aides and advisors to plan certain actions, immediate actions, that would cause a major ripple in the south. So, how do we respond? How do we do this? Is it about just waiting for the South Koreans to look after themselves? Or is it the job of Japan to help their allies in the south? Or should everybody else get involved? This is the question. Because right now, it's about what we are getting from the spy agencies in Seoul, in actual South Korea, in the capital. The spy agency is warning of potential North Korean nuclear tests or armed border conflicts early next year. And they mean 2024, as in next month, aiming to unsettle South Korea ahead of key elections. Now, we have heard this before so many times, every few years. Oh, there's going to be a conflict. Oh, this is it. This is the big war, blah, blah, blah. Now, it might not be what you might have heard, like from all the people who freak out every 2 minutes that there's going to be a third world conflict. But even a tiny conflict, it's still going to have a ripple effect. And that's the main issue. Whether it's going to be even one tiny missile being sent to the south, or someone trying to cross the border, some sort of conflict will cause a major issue, not just in terms of the stability of the system in the south, but financial stability and political stability in everything. Because everybody will freak out. Do not forget, South Korea is a capitalist country, which means the reaction will come from the markets, the reaction will come from the international trade, and everything else will be disrupted. So the North Korean nutters, all they have to do is just cause tiny disruption, and they could actually have a negative impact. But, well, you also never know. This might, even unintentionally, lead to something major. But it's best not to listen to the mainstream media, because they will give you that project fear, the paranoia, that within the next 2 weeks, the whole world is going to end. Calm down. Don't be complacent, but don't freak out.